Charlie.
Miles.
We're back.
We are back with another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. Presented by Fleet Farm.
We love it.
We do love it. Miles, how you been, pal?
I've been good. I just lost more money on pull tabs.
Yeah, look at this.
But
holy smokes.
it's not for the faint of heart, you know?
No.
Pull tab investing is a long game. If you think you're going to win right away, you got to keep going.
Yeah, you got to keep going. Keep going
but
strong.
I am starting to get a little irritated with it. But that is pull tab investing.
It is. Miles.
It's a long game.
Miles, what are some other investment strategies you're in right now? That's a boring intro.
Real estate always goes up.
I like fake estate. If I'm
What's what?
fake estate.
What's that?
You like real estate? I'm more into fake estate.
Okay, so you're talking about the metaverse. You're talking about buying land in the metaverse. I want to buy in Snoop Dogg's neighborhood in the metaverse. He's got some land.
Oh, really? I don't understand any of that.
No one
stuff.
does, man.
I don't get
It's just a shit show. But anytime you get chance to buy a state next to Snoop Dogg, you're gonna do it.
Yeah. What state would you buy? I would buy Wisconsin if I could.
No, a state. Like EST.
Oh, E-state.
E-state. Yeah.
Miles,
I mean,
what-
technically, but it's a state, not a state.
Miles, I don't want to talk about states
Of
anymore.
course you would buy Wisconsin.
What's your favorite winter sport?
Anything I can watch other people do.
What about skiing? Do you like going downhill
No, dude.
skiing?
Oh my foot. No. On our other podcast, You Bet Your Radio, found where all podcasts can be found. I'm a very public. I can't ski. I hate it. I'm a flat ground type of guy.
I didn't grow up skiing myself, but I did grow up rollerblading, and I find there's a lot of similarities between rollerblading and skiing.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You're skinny. So therefore, skiing is much easier for you.
Do you know somebody called me?
Have you ever heard a thing called gravity, Charlie?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens when you have someone who has got a larger mass?
Mm-hmm.
There's more gravity being pulled.
That's more fun. You go down faster, Miles. You go down faster.
No.
Have you ever skied? I wasn't on this podcast. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you grow up skiing?
No.
Okay. But where did you go when you skied?
We were up on the North Shore of Duluth
Okay.
in Lutsen last time I went.
Sure.
And I know a lot of people are like, well, that's not real skiing. You got to go out to the mountains. It's enough skiing. It is real enough for me.
Okay.
You know, I don't need anything crazier than that.
But you didn't enjoy it at all? It wasn't fun? There wasn't a moment when you were out there going,
I love extreme sports. Like I love the X Games, growing up, I liked playing Tony Hawk on the N64.
Yeah.
But I'm much more of a ball type of sports guy.
You like your balls.
I like balls.
Good
I
for
do.
you.
I'll throw my hand up in the air and say I like balls.
All right. What about pucks? You a hockey player?
I wish I would have been put in hockey growing up.
Yeah.
Because I fouled out a lot in basketball. So
I could see that.
yeah,
I could see that.
I crave the contact.
Yeah.
And so hockey would have been a good sport for me. What about you, Charlie? What sports did you play growing up?
Growing up, I played all the like basketball.
Were you a big balls guy growing up?
I like baseball. I liked a lot of these sports: baseball, basketball, football. But I wasn't great at them. But winter comes around. I like ice skating. I like
honestly, you seem like a pleasant ice skating guy.
And I'm not great, but I grew up skating on Lake Winnebago, and then we had this pond. And then the Pettit Center in Milwaukee, where you skate around. That was the first time I ever tried to get a girl's number. Was at the Pettit Center.
You dirty dog.
I know.
Yeah.
I was in 8th grade, and I was with my friends. I think I was with my buddy Jason and Mike, and these were kind of the cooler kids.
Jason, Mike and the boys.
Yeah, and they said, hey, that girl over there, I bet you can't get her number. And I had been eyeing this gal up, okay? And I walked over there and I said, hi, my name's Charlie, because I had a little bit of a lisp back then.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I would say my over here. So I'd say, shut up if you made fun of me for my lisp. So anyway, I says, hi, my name's Charlie. What's your name? And she laughed and walked away with her friends.
You know why she laughed?
Because I said, Charlie.
No, because she was smitten.
Oh, you think?
Didn't know what to do.
You think?
When you're that age and you're like, wow, this is a hunk that just came up and hit on me.
Yeah.
I got to giggle and run away.
Well, and I was looking pretty cool too. I had my dad's old hockey skates around my
that's
shoulder.
So cool.
Yeah.
So you weren't even on skates?
No, this was after the fact. I'd been watching her skate around the deal a little bit.
Well, okay. Well, that might be your problem. Too much steering.
That's
could
a
have been
problem.
like, okay.
She was an older gal too.
Oh.
She might have been in high school at the time.
All right. Well,
We didn't know for sure because we didn't know any information about
But
her.
hey.
Not even her name.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You do. And by the way, if you're that gal, you know,
Hit him up.
Hit me up. I'm divorced. Okay.
Yeah. He is single and ready to ice skate.
Yeah.
So, what do you like about ice skating?
I like ice skating because it really just, it centers you. And you kind of can glide. It's what I like about rollerblading too. You just get into the zone. And I feel like after a long day, it's a nice workout, aerobic exercise, and you can just release onto the ice. Why are you laughing,
no,
Miles? I like ice skating.
You know what? It's great that you are releasing onto the ice.
Oh, you're
Charlie,
making it a sexual thing. Okay, Miles. All right. First of all, that would probably melt the ice, and that wouldn't be good for everybody else skating. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, let's change the subject.
You're right. That was a little bit of a sticky situation.
Miles. Let's talk about ice fishing, shall we?
Yeah.
You like ice fishing?
I do.
Yeah. What is your favorite fish to catch ice fishing?
Well, yeah, I would like to catch walleye while I'm down there.
Yeah.
But,
Who wouldn't?
But it's probably more of a crappie guy.
Crappie.
When I end up catching.
You want to know a fun fact? I can't remember the last crappie I caught ice fishing.
Really?
I can't remember.
Why?
I don't know why. I catch a lot of perch, a lot of bluegill. I've even a lot of northern pike, of course. For whatever reason, pike is like the main fish I catch ice fishing. Maybe it's where I'm
It
fishing.
also depends on what lake you go to.
I know.
imagine,
I'm usually doing Lake Winnebago, and Lake Winnebago is a great fishing system. But the crappies, I got to fish in the park. In the big hole over there is what I have to do. That's where you can get the crappies. Anyway, we've talked.
You like big holes and releasing onto the ice.
Miles,
Job.
my mom listens to this podcast, okay?
You're the one saying all this. I'm just repeating back.
All right. Well, I'm kidding. My mom doesn't listen to this podcast. All right. Well, we've got another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. I'm ready to do this. I tried to have a nice, family-friendly conversation about winter sports, and you took it to a weird place.
That was a good conversation.
All right. Well, anyway.
Guys, let's take some callers.
Let's do it.
Hello, who do we got on the line?
Oh my gosh, hi. My name is Evie.
Amy, where
what's
you calling
cooking?
From?
I'm Evie, like Evie.
Evie. Miles. Jeez
yes.
Louise. We screwed the pooch on that. Sorry, Evie.
No worries. I'm just so happy to talk to you guys. I'm actually calling from London, England right now.
Okay.
Wow. I was just out there for the Packers game. Speaking of screwed the pooch.
Yeah, I know. We were trying to find you on the streets. We didn't see you, but
Well, I was out there.
we were. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I'm actually from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh, no kidding.
So what are you doing in London?
Yeah. I'm studying. I'm at a university out here for a semester.
Cambridge?
So, Winchester.
Oh, yeah, Winchester. Sure.
They make good shotgun shells,
Yeah.
those they do over there.
Yeah, good Bloody Mary sauce, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she say what she was studying?
Yeah, no, what are you studying over there, Evie?
I'm studying English literature.
Good place to study it. Good place to study
Yeah,
it.
for real. I'm in the right place. Yeah, eventually I want to be a movie director.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
So
All
getting
right.
over there. Yeah.
Look at that.
Well,
Good for you.
Charlie's trying to be a movie star, so I
Yeah.
think you got your lead role right here.
Cast me in
can
your
cast
movie.
you. Yeah, no. I will keep you in mind, Charlie. I swear.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
So, what have you learned so far being over there?
I've learned that the accent, the Midwest accent, is a huge hit. Everyone loves it.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Is it like a huge hit to your face, and then when you leave, they're like, "Oh God, listen to that gal."
Oh, it's actually, you're probably right. No, it's
Because we do the same. We do the same thing from. We do the same thing from someone from London. You know.
No, for real. No, I'm like, you guys whip out a like an American accent when you're trying to make fun of people, or is it just like the role reversal? Do we just do that with like English people?
Nice. What else have you learned? That's good tidbit.
I've learned that they call the words are different over here. Like chips are or fries are chips, and then chips are crisps.
Yeah.
And it's kind of confusing. I really get bullied for calling it soccer over here.
Yeah.
I get the stink eye quite a bit.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I'm always like, I'm a proud Green Bay Packer fan. Love the Packers, so I'm always repping the merch.
Heck
And yeah, for real. And I went as a Green Bay Packer for Halloween. Like I had to. But
yes. You know what? You know what they don't have over there, which just blew my mind. There's no ranch in London. I couldn't find ranch anywhere.
No. When my dad came over, because we went to the Packer game, I had to have him bring me Cool Ranch Dorito chips. Because the ones over here, they're called Cool Original, and they just taste like corn chip and disappointment. Like, there's nothing good about it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Okay, if they don't have ranch over there, are they just cool chips? And apparently, yeah. Apparently, they're just cool chips.
It's just cool chips, but there's nothing really cool about it. It's like a lame cool. It's like America does it better.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we got Cool Ranch Doritos over here, and they got lame chips
We
over
got
there.
Cooler Ranch Doritos over here. That's what's up.
Cooler Ranch.
So what is your question? Come on and belly up to the bar.
Okay, so I was going to ask, what are some tips to like how to assert my dominance over here as a Wisconsinite in London?
Wow.
But I feel like a better question would be, what is a sentence that I can have my London friends say to in like a Wisconsin or American accent that like super can out them or like make them sound super silly?
Charlie wrote a book about this. So Charlie, take her away.
Yeah. Now I want to break this down first to make sure I understand what you're asking. So the thing is you want them to try out their Midwest accent. You want them to sound Midwest by this sentence. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're either like, we'll do an American accent, but give us a sentence. And my mind immediately goes blank.
Here it is.
So I just need a sentence.
Here it is.
Okay.
So are you going to get the fish fry or the cheese curds or what? You know, just somebody like you're ordering.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Or keep it even simpler. Are we doing the walleye or the perch? Are we doing the fish fry or no?
Are we going to the bar after church or no?
Should we get our asses out to Lake Winnebago and do some sturgeon spearing or what's going on? You know, I'll crime and I'll fret. You know, I was just going up north the other day, and holy smokes, I tell you what, the fall colors were so beautiful 2 gosh darn weeks ago, and now they're all gone. Son of a buck. I got to get off work earlier. Jeepers cripes.
Well, yeah.
So any of those work?
Should we head to Grandma?
No, those are actually fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Miles has one.
Should we go to Grandma's house and have a few old fashions with her? Or
there we go. That's good.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Now you're gonna have to do the reverse. You're gonna have to start practicing your British accent.
You're gonna have to act like you're from London.
Yeah. Have you been keeping up on your Peaky Blinders? Oh
no, for real. Yes, definitely Peaky Blinders. But they've had me do my my London accent quite a bit. And they always think it's so funny. I think it's like top tier. So back in the States, like it's great, but they think it's Australian over here, and they just like belly over laughing, and they're like, "Why do you sound like that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Okay, well, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, enough chit chat about the accent. Let's hear it.
Let's hear.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hear a native Oshkosh, Wisconsin's London accent.
What should I say? Just oh, can I have a bottle of water, please?
That's actually not bad. That's not bad.
If I wouldn't have known you before, I would have thought you were from London.
No way. Okay, that's
I'd like a bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
Yeah, they don't pronounce R's at all. Or T's.
No.
Water.
Yeah, just a bottle of water.
Water.
Ball of water.
They just completely forget about letters and the words.
And you know you're not from Wisconsin. You know that this person that's talking is from London and not from Wisconsin because they said water instead of beer.
No, for real.
No one's ever in Wisconsin said, I want a bottle of water.
No, they go to the bubbler.
Someone's going to hand them like a Busch Light or something.
Yeah,
that's it. Smart.
Yes.
Smart. What time is it over there? You're 6 hours ahead. Geez, it's 11:07 over there right now, huh?
Yeah, I think it's 10:07 because daylight savings happens a week before over here.
Okay.
What?
So, yeah, I was shocked.
Well, so
Halloween happened.
Charlie, you got to remember though, when in Rome, they eat. You do as the Romans do, and they eat at like midnight over there.
Well,
they don't.
but she's in London, and they actually close their bars at like 10:30 over there.
What?
Yeah, don't they?
Everything closes super early. Like you want something to eat at 9:30, and you're not going to get it. You have to starve till the morning, or like find food elsewhere at like a Tesco.
Yeah,
or something.
You gotta go there.
Which is a gross quick trip.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. The Tesco's are a much grosser quick trip. Not good stuff
for
there.
real.
Yeah, they're both gross, but the other one's much grosser.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Miles is a holiday fan.
Okay, well then why? That's strange to me.
Well, but at the same time, they get to the pubs. Every pub is packed starting at noon for the lunch hour, and then has a nice little trickle throughout the afternoon.
So
and then
no one
5
works
o'clock.
over there, or
Not
what?
really. I don't think. Do they work over there? I didn't think they did.
I haven't seen someone work over here.
Well, yeah, there you go. Well,
have you gone in the tube yet?
The tube? Yes, I have. It was scary at first, but you know, you got to like put on a brave face and just kind of venture through.
Explain to me what the
and
tube
like
is.
pretend to fit in.
Tubes are Subway.
It's like the underground
Yeah.
system.
Subway's a great place to get a sandwich.
It is.
You know.
Actually, that's
No,
not
it's
true.
amazing.
They got the meats. No, it's actually not true. It's,
Cousins. Good subs.
No, that's Arby's, I think. They've got the meats.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
We got an Arby's gal on the line.
You know
You don't hear that very often.
Yeah, have you gone to see Big Ben and all that stuff and the whole shebang?
Yeah, I definitely went full tourist when I first got here and just did everything.
Are you excited to come home after this semester, or can you live out there?
No, I think I'm starting to get a little homesick. I'm missing my family a little bit.
What you've been
Go ahead, sorry.
you've been living in London. What is the number one thing you miss about Wisconsin?
Besides the Cool Ranch Doritos, I would say, I think Quick Trip, like the cheesy breadstick hotspot, like grab and go.
Yeah,
with marinara. I miss that.
I'm with you all the way
I miss being
along.
able to drive my car.
You miss being able to drive your car on the right side of the road too. Why do they drive
on the right
it?
side of the road.
Why do they drive it on the left-hand side of the road out there? Why do you think they do that?
It's so confusing.
Well, did they have cars before we did? Because this
Henry
is
Ford,
I think
dude.
they had everything before we did.
No,
No.
Midwest. No.
No.
America built the automobile. Henry Ford, well, he was a Midwest guy. He had some.
yeah.
He was a problematic
great
character.
is a loose
You know.
term.
Yeah, he was great at building cars. Not so great when it came to the Nazis. But anyway, that's true. Look at your history
Always got to
books.
make everything political.
I wasn't political.
It's a history lesson
It's
now.
a history lesson.
You're teaching.
He's like worse than Walt Disney when it comes to that sort of stuff. Anyways, I always wondered though if it was like some sort of jousting thing, like your sword hand or whatever, Miles, why are you shaking your head like you know
I don't
better?
know what you're talking about.
They drive on the opposite side of the road.
No,
I'm trying
I know
to figure
that.
out why.
I've watched a Jason Bourne movie. I've seen it.
Okay.
But I haven't experienced it firsthand.
I think it really only trips me up when I see someone like texting and driving in the driver's seat for us, like in the States, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this person's going to crash their car. They're not even looking, and there's no steering wheel in front of them. And then I feel like an idiot.
I made that same mistake.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, London's nice, though. They have like the look left and look right on the streets. So for people that aren't from there, it literally tells you which way you have to look before you cross the road. Otherwise, there'd probably be a ton of accidents.
And I still almost got hit,
No. Yeah.
Well, that's because
I'm spacey.
you had too many beers and you were looking up at Big Ben and you just kept walking.
You were too excited. You were
Right.
too excited.
It's accurate.
Well, we appreciate you calling in all the way across the pond there.
Yeah, I really do. And I
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks
all the mentions of Quick Trip you had that made Miles drop his mic in pain. Miles is a holiday guy, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Quit Trip for life.
Yeah.
Me and Charlie got you on that one.
I would say you need to get out and learn more, but you're in London, so I guess
Yeah, she's
she's
gotten
already
out there.
doing it. Yeah. Well, we thanks for calling
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, keep studying
Thank
hard.
you guys so much. It was awesome talking to you guys.
Thank you. It was great talking to you. Be good now. Watch out for
All right.
stags.
Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Who do we got on the line?
Henry.
Henry. You go by Hank at all or just Henry?
Nope, just Henry.
I like that. All right, Henry. Where are you calling from?
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas. The Shockers, I believe, is the
Yep,
mascot there.
yep. Wichita State Shockers. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are you up to today?
Nothing much. Just driving back from classes. Headed back home.
Is that where you go to school?
Yeah. Yep. Senior there.
Yeah,
So.
we got a senior shocker on the line here.
Senior shocker. Henry, the senior shocker. How's it feeling, Henry?
Yep. What was that?
How's it feeling? Whatever.
Pretty good.
Yeah, good. Okay, cool. Well, what's your
Well,
question?
yeah, why
Belly
don't you
on up
belly
to the bar with us.
Tell us what's on your mind.
Well, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've came to Wichita for school, and this is now fourth year here in Wichita. And just one thing that's different here is just the amount of wind, just crazy wind. Like today, it's just constant 40 miles per hour, and it's annoying. And I want to ask what your advice is on dealing with the wind. I know being from Milwaukee and along the lake, there's like windy days, but it's not nearly as bad as it is here.
No.
Well,
And
let me tell
I know
you
what our parents always say is that the weather would be good if it wasn't for the wind. So
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this, Henry. You're talking to the right guy. Charlie's a Milwaukee guy, so you guys are kind of in the same boat. I'm from Fargo, North Dakota. We're currently bellied up to the bar in Harwood, North Dakota, just north of Fargo. And Charlie, what was going on your way in here?
Oh, it was windier than hell. I mean,
So you're down in Kansas, North Dakota, Kansas. It's the same church, different pew. It is windy as fuck at all times. So you're talking to the right crew.
here's what you do with the wind. When God gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When God gives you wind, you get a nice pair of roller blades or skates. And you get one of them big 50-gallon hefty black garbage bags from the Fleet Farm. and you pop that thing open and you catch the wind and you just send it.
Well,
okay?
and you got to make sure, though, you got a cell phone because you're going to send it that way. But rookie mistake would be trying to rollerblade back into the wind.
This is true.
So you get a phone, you call your buddy
that'll be
when
tough.
you get to where you're going, and he comes pick you up in the car.
Otherwise, what you're doing is you're doing the sailing technique of tacking, which I don't even know if that's what it's called or how to do it, but I've heard of it. And it's kind of where you have to do these zigzags through the wind, you know.
It's going to be a while.
just
till you're
call your
home,
buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move, though, Miles.
So next time you're going to class, if you're downwind, just open up that garbage bag, get some rollerblades, and just head to class.
Ideally, your class is uphill from where you are, so then you can take the wind to class, and then on your ride home, you can go down the hill, and that wind will prevent you from going so fast you go ass over tea kettle.
That actually is a great point, Charlie.
But at the same time, he's in Kansas, and there are no hills in Kansas.
That's true.
So
Yeah, there are no hills in Wichita. It's so flat.
yeah, shoot. Well, we tried. We tried to give you some advice there. Now you just got to become your folks and say, it's not the cold, it's the wind.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the wind. Is another good line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Talk to me. What's the biggest difference between Kansas and Wisconsin?
Ooh. There's a lot less like buildings around. I feel like there's in Wichita there's buildings, but then you go 15 minutes anywhere, you're just fields and just a whole bunch of grass. And Wisconsin, you at least drive and there's a lot of trees and a lot of green, especially during the summer. And you got the lake too. But I feel like that's a big difference.
That is a big difference right there. Kind of makes you feel like you're on the moon sometimes if there's snow on the ground. Does it snow much over there?
Kind of every once in a while. But it's a light snow and it's just real wet.
Melts right away.
People don't know how to drive down here. Yeah.
Oh, there's another difference. People can't drive down there when it snows?
No, and I'd say people can't drive down here most of the time.
Okay.
Like, just bad drivers. They aren't looking at the road. They aren't looking at the speedometer either.
Now, we've had people call into this podcast trying to get rid of Kansas in the Midwest. Do you believe that Kansas belongs in the Midwest?
Yes, I do.
Good.
I think
Okay.
the people are nice enough here, and it fits the Midwest nice, and
Hell
just
yeah. We get to
how the
keep another
weather is
one.
and stuff.
Yep. That's the answer we were looking
the
for.
Midwest as big as it can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. That's it. That's
Well,
what we
other
like
than
to
the
hear.
wind, what else is on your mind?
Nothing much. Just focusing up on finishing school.
And what are you going to school for?
Engineering.
Okay.
Nice. What are you going to engineer when you get out?
Planes.
Okay.
geez.
Planes mostly.
Are you going to work on any of the monitors in the planes?
It's a good question.
Like the pilot monitors?
Yeah, are you going to be an electrical engineer or just a plane engineer? I don't know the difference.
I think mostly a plane engineer, like designing planes or seeing
that-
how they fly and
Is that what
How they
it's
can
called? Is you're just a plane engineer?
aerospace
Okay.
engineer.
Yeah, that sounds
That's-
better because
that's why.
if you're at the bar and you're trying to pick up someone, you're like, yeah, I'm a plane engineer. Oh, you're a boring engineer?
Like PLAIN.
Yeah. But if you say you're an aerodynamic engineer or whatever you said, aeronautic engineer, and then it's like, ooh, wow, what's your number?
And then if you say you're a Plano engineer, then they're like, okay, well, you work for a tackle box company? What's going
yeah,
on?
or you just work in Texas? What's up?
Yeah. So glad that you cleared that up.
Yeah.
You're an what?
aerospace engineering.
Aerospace
Ah,
engineer.
that's-
Aerospace engineering. Yeah.
Yeah, I would even lean into the fact that it might not be true, but just tell people you work on spaceships. It's aerospace engineer. Just say you work for NASA. No one's gonna question that. I mean, and you'll be a big hit at the bar.
Yeah, Miles does it once a week, and no one's questioned it at all.
I've told so many people I work for NASA, and they'll just accept it immediately because no one knows anything about NASA. Therefore, no one can question it.
That is a good point. I'll have to start bringing that up.
Wow, he totally patronized you on that right there. He was like, that is a good point. Get me off this phone call. And I don't blame you, honestly, because that advice is, jeez Louise, Miles, what are you thinking? You know, send him off like that, you know?
What do you do when an airplane doesn't have the flange on it?
Oh, good question.
What was that? The flange?
The flange, yep.
Well, what part is that?
Wait, okay, hold on. You don't know what the flange is?
I also don't know what the flange is, Miles.
Jared, do you know what the flange is? No one knows this bit that I'm doing right now?
No.
It's from God, that's dumb. You got to explain the bit.
Well, no, please explain the bit now, Miles. You've dug yourself too far to stop digging now.
On the show Friends, Phoebe is yelling that the phalange's broken or something. It doesn't actually exist on an airplane.
Wow.
And it gets everyone to a panic and they get off the plane. It's a whole thing.
I think he's too young for Friends.
Yeah, I just realized that. I'm sorry about that outdated reference. I didn't know I was going to date myself today, but here I am.
Well,
I hope one of our listeners knows what that joke was
I'm sure someone's laughing at it right now.
You never watched Friends before?
I've seen Friends.
No.
He has not watched
I've only
it.
seen an episode.
Okay.
One episode. Well, I hope you got something out of the Bellied Up podcast today. You know, we might have.
Oh, I definitely did.
I feel like we left you wanting more. So look, if there's anything you want to buy, sell, or trade, just throw it out there now. It's a free buy, sell, or trade. You called for advice. We're just going to toss this in free of charge.
No, I don't think I have anything that I want to buy, sell, or trade.
Really? Well, how about an airplane? Would you like an airplane?
An airplane would be awesome, but
Yeah.
I think those are...
We only got ones that don't have the flanges. You're not going to want it.
Well, I guess if the flange broke off, that's good.
Okay. Well,
we tried. We tried.
all right.
You know.
We tried.
All right. Well, hey, it was really nice talking to you. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Hey, you watch out for deer now, okay? And reindeer being in
Will
the
do.
airplane space.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Charlie.
All right, Miles.
It's time for the ultimate Tippy Cow taste test.
Okie dokes.
The Tippy Cow taste test.
Tippy cow taste test. Tippy cow
We
taste
have the
test.
4 flavors in front of us. We got the orange cream. We got the shamrock mint. We got the chocolate shake. And we have the, what is it? Ice cream? Vanilla soft serve.
Yeah. Vanilla
All right.
sauce.
So we need to determine between you and I, we're going to try all 4. And we need to determine which flavor is our favorite. I'll go
Okay.
first.
Let's just go at the same time. Okay, that's the cream.
All right. So the shamrock
Vanilla.
mint. I'm a big, I mean, I've said this many times. I'm a big, hey, we're supposed to review each one here, Charlie.
I just tried them all. And I don't think that works if you try them all at the same time because now I've just
we
got
were gonna
all this
discuss in between.
deliciousness in my mouth.
So do this one. We'll discuss the
All right.
shamrock mint quick.
Shamrock mint, I like quite a bit. I like it because I like peppermint patties.
Now, I do think it needs the little chocolate shake splash in there, though.
Mm-hmm. I like the chocolate one. That's just like chocolate milk.
Oh, God, that is just like chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk with a chocolate milk with a little bit of hooch.
Yeah.
Chocolate mooch.
I think so far my 2 favorites are the shamrock mint and the chocolate shake.
Okay, well, those are the first 2 you've drank. So, jeez. All right, now you got the vanilla cream, the Nilly cream.
I can see how that could be great with some coffee.
Nilly creamilly, yeah.
That would be great with a cup of coffee.
These are all great coffee things.
And then you have the orange dream. This one, that one's good too. But I got to pick my favorite. All right, Charlie, my favorite is the shamrock mint.
Shamrock mint. Okay, I like that. Honestly,
What's your favorite?
I think I'm gonna rank them. I go Shamrock mint, chocolate shake, vanilla soft serve, and then orange cream. But orange cream, it's not that I don't like. Yeah, okay. It's just oranges and cream have never always been my thing. But everything else I like quite a bit.
So guys, you got to try them all as well. You won't be disappointed. So find out where you can find some Tippy Cow. Maybe your local bar's got it. Maybe the local liquor store's got it. And just there you go.
Look for the logo.
What was your favorite? You said chocolate shake.
No, Shamrock mint. Did I? I forget already. I like them both equal.
Yeah.
Look for
our favorite one is the Shamrock Mint. So you got to definitely try them all, but the Shamrock Mint just hits a little bit different.
And you look for the bottle with the cow going ass over tea kettle. Yeah. All righty. Gifts galore and winter headquarters at the Fleet Farm.
I love it.
Another week has passed, ladies and gentlemen, but there is still time to get all of your gift shopping done at the Fleet Farm. Now, don't worry. Don't worry, because you can do it all. Fleet Farm's got you covered.
Oh, thank God. I was worried.
Yeah, and Miles, you don't have to be worried. Just go get it done, okay? No matter what the season is or what the reason is. You like that? That rhymed. Okay, Fleet Farm's got something to cover your needs. And not just your needs, your hands, your head, your body, the whole shebang, okay? They got everything, all right? I blew out one of my ice fishing gloves. I did. You ever blow out an ice fishing glove?
A few times
and
now,
really,
Charlie.
it wasn't even a blowout. What I got was one of them northern pikes, and then got him
they got
my
teeth.
finger, and I was like, just chill. You're too small for me to clean.
That was the last time you stick your hand in a northern pike, huh?
Yeah, you got to be careful of that. Anyways, I blew out my glove, went to the Fleet Farm, got a new one, okay?
Did they have what you needed, Charlie?
They did, and they had everything more, and I've been using my windshield wipers quite a bit because I got all the stuff on my car, right? The salt and the whatnot, and I'm trying to rinse it off and wipe off the windshield, and then the windshield wipers.
Through the ringer.
Been through the ringer. Go to Fleet Farm. They got other windshield wipers and the fluid. You always want to double up on the fluid. And if you got a sedan of sorts, your car's not as heavy, you go get yourself some sand from the Fleet Farm.
Throw it in the back. You can't be drifting around those corners this winter. Keep that weighted down in the back.
Yeah, Sheboygan Drift is not the Fleet Farm or not the Fast and Furious episode we want to see. So
go to Fleet Farm, get some bags of sand.
There you go. Okay, so anyway, make it real quick. Make it happen. Make it the Fleet Farm.
You're gonna love it.
Welcome to the Bellied Up Podcast. Who are we talking to?
You're talking to Dan Sosi again.
Oh, Dan. Welcome back, my man.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I just called to give you guys an update. I decided what I did with the airline cash.
Yes. What'd you do with it?
Why did you say so?
He did. He said it right away. What? This is great.
This is great.
This is our first Bellied Up update. This is our first Bellied update. Let's do a
Bellied update.
Yeah.
Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah. First one. Yeah. So what did you do?
So to catch everyone up who hasn't maybe listened to this episode,
all right.
Dan is running a racket, and that racket is buying a plane ticket, volunteering to choose a different plane ticket at the terminal, collecting the voucher for the next flight, and just making money off of it, and just continually volunteering to take a voucher for some cash by not getting on the plane that he bought a ticket for.
He's a smart man. And now you had how much cash again? It was a G, right?
Well, what's the grand total at now? You got to be continuing to get higher on that.
Well, unfortunately, no. I was actually just on a flight in September, and they didn't even look for any volunteers, and I was very disappointed.
Oh,
bummer.
It was like one of the first flights that I have never had that option to volunteer. So it was very odd, but so I decided. So I had $1,100 cash. And I decided to roll the dice again, and we're going on a vacation to Alaska.
Well, you might be going on a vacation in Alaska,
Right, yeah.
or you might be
That's
staying
true, we
home and
might.
collecting another $1,000.
And then going all the way to Japan, baby.
Yeah, I just keep going further west. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where in Alaska are you going?
So we're actually going to go on one of those Alaskan cruises. We fly into Seattle and then kind of go, I guess, up to Ketchikan and
Okay,
Sitka,
hold on 1 sec. We just learned
Okay.
this, all right? We need to know where
right.
you're talking about. So what you're going to do is I want you to hold your fist up in the air.
Yeah, hold your fist up like you're looking at your watch.
Then look at your watch. You're going to stick out your
Yep.
pointer finger and your thumb. Where on
Okay.
your hand are you talking about?
Because you're now looking at a map of Alaska.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Pretty sick. Where are you?
Yeah. Describe it
All
on the
right,
hand. We
so-
don't know anything else about Alaska.
So if you go like maybe one finger length down, there's like, Seattle. So we're going to go maybe up to the top of the nail bed and then maybe the knuckle.
Which
Of,
nail
of-
bed?
of what finger?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Of the thumb.
Okay, we're
As
on the
you're kinda-
thumb.
Over by Sitka.
Yeah, so you're on the thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, over by Sitka.
Yeah.
And then I think Ketchikan, I don't know if people in Alaska are going to call in and correct me here, but I think Ketchikan is north of Sitka.
Okay, and
And
please
we
let's get
kinda-
back to thumb geography.
Okay,
'cause-
so he's mainly just talking thumb here. I
yeah,
think.
so you're going around the
You're
thumb.
going to
Oh,
the
yeah,
thumb.
sorry.
You're going to the thumb of Alaska.
We're going to the thumb of, we pretty much stay in the thumb the entire time. We kind of start in the nail bed there, and
Yeah.
we kind of work our way up to the knuckle, and then the next knuckle up, and then we kind of come back down.
I like
We
that.
don't really get too far
hey,
north.
hey, Dan, I know exactly where you're talking now.
I do too.
I know
Oh, perfect.
exactly. So, yeah, what are you doing up there?
Well, we haven't picked out any of our excursions yet, but hopefully going to do some whale watching.
yeah.
Gonna see if I can get some good binocs from Vortex,
Attaboy.
or maybe that could be the advice. Vortex, Leupold. Do you guys have any recommendations?
I got
for
a pair of
good set?
Vortex binocs myself.
Listen.
Charlie is an avid bird watcher, which I don't know if you know, that involves a lot of binoculars and camera work. So,
Yep.
Charlie, take it away.
Thank you, Miles,
Yes.
for the floor. Now, what you're going to want to do is get over to the Fleet Farm. They have a wide variety, a wide selection of binoculars, and they also have birds in the Fleet Farm.
So you can test them out.
You can test them out. So you get the binoculars. Yep, they're over by the scope section. Okay, look for the glass cases. The binoculars will be over there somewhere. And then you just take them on over to the bird aisle, the bird feed section. And really in that whole general area, you're going to have a lot of birds. Now, you start there, and then those birds do fly around too. So you'll get to test the length of the binocs, and also you want to get a good focus and something you can focus easily, and it feels good on your hand because you're gonna
That's huge. It's got to feel good in the hands.
yeah, let it feel good in the hand. Don't think the bigger ones are always the better ones, because if it's too heavy and annoying to hold up the whole time, you're not going to want to use them. And then what's the point of knocks if they're around your neck?
And you don't want to be white knuckling those binoculars either. You want to have a nice loose grip, relax, because binoculars isn't so much of a quick burst game. You're playing the long game when it comes to binoculars. You don't want to tire yourself out real quick.
Yeah, you want to keep those up there, because if you see a bird doing something a little frisky, mind you, that takes a moment. So you don't want to be putting those binocs down during the money moves. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
When the feathers are flopping. Okay, so
Ruffling some
If
feathers,
I'm
I
being
think.
honest,
yeah.
I was gonna attach them to a tripod so that my hands would not get so tired, because I guess in
Oh.
Alaska there's a lot of wildlife to see.
There is, and I
Well-
didn't realize you were going to be a tripod
Well,
guy.
you might want to consider a spotting scope then, Charlie.
Oh, that could be cool too.
Just a
yeah.
single piece of glass, you know?
Yeah. And that I've done some of that myself. I don't own one right now, but a spotting scope could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have any experience with binoculars on a tripod, only a spotting scope, and for that reason, I'm out. I can't help you with the tripod.
And do we call a spotting scope a monocular?
Yeah, I believe it's in the monocular family.
It's in the monocular family.
Yeah.
Not that's not molecular, okay? That's monocular.
Monocular.
No.
Okay.
Monocular.
You
Yes.
got it. Yeah.
You're so smart.
You are smart.
I mean, of course he is. He figured out the loophole in the airplane.
No,
or in
he's-
the,
Right.
No, he's going up the thumb knuckle in Alaska
Well,
because of
again,
it.
I'm still not buying he's ever going to make it there because he's going to volunteer and he's going to end up getting a different flight and never go.
Well, either
Right.
way, we wish you all the safest journey on your trip to wherever you go. And it's going to be fun. You're going with the gal?
I am going with the wife, and we finally convinced some friends to finally travel with us.
Oh, there
All
you
I don't know why my
go.
friends don't like to travel, but
So you're about to come home with like $4,000 then off the airline. That's nice.
hopefully.
Yeah,
Good for
Yeah.
you.
it's a good spot.
I think we're going to try a different airline, see if, it increases our odds or
Smart.
maybe not. I don't know.
Shake it up a little. I like that.
Yeah, one
I like
pull
that.
tab
Yeah.
box isn't hitting for you. Maybe try a different one.
That's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
right.
Thank you so much for the
This is a
update.
great update call right
And
here.
call back anytime. We mean
Oh.
it.
I will. I will definitely. I'll call back after the cruise. I'll let you know what I went with.
Yes.
If it was the monocular or the binoc, and we'll see how it works out for me.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks, Dad. Thanks for calling in again. Is this our first time ever
Yeah, it's our
what's it called? The
bellied update.
A reoccurring caller. First ever.
You think recurring caller is better than bellied update?
Yeah, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go with bellied update.
I know I am too, okay?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
We've been here a while.
We've been here a while.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Well-
the bellied update.
You're welcome. Hey, if you're needing to sober up because you had a few too many, we just made some of that supper club puppy chow. So getting colder out. So
Right.
Send us a
grab
bag of
handful
that.
That
and
sounds good.
give me the PO box. I'll ship it up.
All
There we
right.
go. All right, Dan. Well, thanks so much, man. Have fun in Alaska. Have fun on the thumb.
Have fun on the thumb. Make that shirt. Have fun on the thumb.
Sounds good, buddies.
See
All
you,
right.
man.
Take care. We see ya.
What a good guy, Charlie.
Fantastic
And what
fella.
another good episode of Bellied Up.
Another great episode of Bellied Up. I'm sorry you didn't win as much in pull tabs
I
as you
know,
should have.
but hey.
Yep, you're investing. I get it.
It's just the game.
It's just a game.
Man, I'm married to it. So
Yep.
we'll try again next time. It's not that I lost, it's that I just need to keep playing.
Yep. And I hope the rest of you keep playing your pull tabs, keep tipping your bartenders,
And thanks
keep
to everyone
removing.
who calls in as well.
Thank
It's
you.
been fun. And we're going to keep taking callers just as long as you guys keep dialing. And got anything else, Charlie, or should we wrap her up?
Let's wrap her up.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, smash that subscribe
Smash that
button.
like button. Hit
We're-
the subscribe in the face.
Miles.
Absolutely punch the subscribe button in the dick. We'll see you in the next episode. Tip your bartender.
Bye-bye.